Hi, welcome back to Sailing Vessel MiG. And you got to be asking yourself, why does MiG look so strange? Well, that's because MiG is not here. This is my little camper van that my mom, who passed away a year ago, left for me. She gave me 3 vans over my life. The first one was my very first vehicle I ever had, and it was a Westphalia VW camper van with a Porsche engine in it. Amazing. And it was my first vehicle, and I loved it. I should have never got rid of it. It's one of those that you look back, and if you could change things, you wouldn't. But so that was my first camper van that my mom gave me. And the next one was a little Astro van. It wasn't a full-on camper van. It was a conversion van. But she gave us that van when I was in Charleston with the kids, and our house had burned down and all that stuff. And it met its demise. The tranny went out and stuff like that. We had to get rid of it. But she really didn't want this one to just be sold, you know. She had bought this after my dad died because she wanted a little van that she could drive around and she could camp and she could go to the mountains. And I told her, I said, if you leave me this one, I won't sell it. So I never intend to sell this. I'm going to use this van when I am old and gray. Guess I'm already there, for my wife and I to travel around and do things. It's perfect size for me. I'm going to show you this little van real quick, and then I'm going to give you a quick update as to the state of things with MiG and with our circumnavigation and all of that. Okay, I'm going to start off with a little outside view. It is a Chevy Road Trek van. It's a pretty cool little van. It's got it's even got a built-in generator. It's really great for like a couple to just go out. It's got the pivoting front seats. Both of them will pivot around. And it's also got a little table that you can mount right here that comes up. It's stored in here in this cabinet. It's right there. There's a table. It comes up and folds out up here. So if you want, you can have a little table here. And then it's got the, the full galley with a little refrigerator that's super nice right here. Runs off of both propane and electric. Nice little sink here. And these things are all my mom. I got those from her house. They make me think of her. She loved Wyoming, and yeah, I miss her. And it's got a little microwave, some storage up here, and storage up there. And then it's got a lot of storage on the side over here. It's got this big pantry closet with a coffee maker and stuff. And it's got a little head right here. Just a little head, and the shower comes out, and there's a wraparound thing here, and there's a drain in the floor down here under the carpets. So if you want, you can take a shower. And then it's got this bed, which you can fold up into 2 side couches, and there's a table that comes up if you want. But honestly, we probably will never do that. It's a very nice size bed too. I mean, it's a full size. I think it's a queen, and it's very comfortable. So then it's got some more storage up here and up here, and right here is like this was originally supposed to be like stereo and TV and electrical and all that stuff. But now we just use our iPads, so we don't need all that. So it'll just be storage probably. So this is my little update for you, my real-time update. It is the 24th of October, 2024. And have been a few things that have come up since I got to Fiji. The first thing I'd like to talk about is my health. I have had a tremor in my right hand and sorry this is moving so much. I'm trying to find a stable spot for it. Doing my best here. I got one guy that I deleted his comments. Was complaining about my videos being so shaky. A guy that can't even hold the camera steady. Well, so we've got Parkinson's in the family. I don't know that this is Parkinson's, but my grandma had it, my aunt had it. I've had this tremor for about 5 years, but it's been in my right hand only, and it was not a big deal. It was just a little tremor. It was enough that the doctor noticed it. It was enough that my acupuncture lady that helped me with my back noticed it. But it wasn't ever bad until basically Hawaii. It started getting a little worse. By the time we got to Samoa, it was noticeably worse. And then the 3 months that we were in Fiji before I flew home, it had moved from my right hand got to the point that I couldn't really hold my phone to watch videos anymore without it being stabilized. And then it started in my left hand. When I started using my left hand more, my left hand started. And now I've kind of got it in my arms and stuff. So I don't know that that's Parkinson's. I may go to the doctor here. I don't know. I have seen some very encouraging things, not to get rid of it if it's Parkinson's, but to manage the symptoms a little bit. And believe it or not, it's keto, from what they say. Sugar and carbs, cutting down the sugar and carbs apparently helps a lot with it. But the question was with Norm and I, because Norm noticed it too, was, are we going to go ahead and just sail home, or because it's getting worse? Or are we just going to continue on, And I came home with the intention, at that point I was thinking I probably will have to call off the voyage around the world and sail home next year. But everybody here, my family, is very supportive, and they're like, you got to do it. Keep going. And I realized that if it is getting worse and it gets to the point where there would be a point where I can't sail anymore. And I love being offshore, and the only way I would regret something is if I don't go. You know what I mean? So I've tried to live my whole life to where I make a choice based on no regrets. And Norm is behind me. Norm is with me, man. He's my best bud. He wants to go. He'll support either way, though. If I decided to sail home, he's encouraging with that as well. But he would like to go on too, even though he doesn't like those long offshore passages that I keep shoving him in that aft cabin for. But so right now, my family was like, you need to go. So we're planning on going at this point. If that changes, because I've still got 4 months when I get back, we're not leaving till May. But the plan is to leave in May and sail to Bali, Indonesia, reprovision the boat, and then sail to Mauritius, and then Mauritius to Durban, South Africa. And then I would come home next year for September, October, November, and December. And then in January, we go around the Cape and then sail to Trinidad and Tobago. And at that point, I will have circumnavigated the globe, not on MiG. And we're not sure at that point whether MiG will continue on through the canal and up like we have back to Washington, or whether we'll go to the East Coast and so that I can sail on the East Coast again like I used to. At that point, we don't know. Maybe Norm will come over with his pickup truck and we'll bring the trailer over and trailer MiG all the way across the country instead of doing the big round that I've already done. In which case, MiG will have technically circumnavigated, just a big chunk of it on the land. But then again, she's a North Sea 27, and North Sea 27s can do that. So it'd still count for MiG. But anyway, I don't know. Right now, we're planning on going on, though. So I'm home for a few months, and I really am enjoying Fiji. I wanted you guys to know I'm going back in January. and I am going to do some really cool videos. We met a really cool YouTube channel that you guys probably already know. If you don't, please check them out and subscribe. It's Sailing One Life. Brooke and Gary, they were docked 2 boats down from us in Fiji, and we had a really great time with them. They are such cool people. And if you're looking for a YouTube channel where the people that you see on the video are really the same great people that you see, in real life, Brooke and Gary are real people and wonderful people. So check them out. Sailing One Life. So anyway, I've got a tour of One Life, an introduction to One Life, which they don't need my help, obviously, my tiny channel compared to their big one, but we had such a great time with them. So I've got that, and I've got a really cool video coming out of some people that we met, became friends with on a catamaran, who have a super special story that you guys are not going to want to miss. And so I've got a whole video of that. I'm not even going to tease that one, but it's one you will want to hear their story. An amazing story. So that one's coming up. I've also got a video of the marina that we're in. That'll be next week. It's a really cool marina that we're in. We're in Naui Island Marina in Savu. And we'll be there for the hurricane hole. The whole hurricane time. It's a hurricane. It is a hurricane hole, is what I was trying to say. And so this is just a little quick video just to let you guys know I haven't dropped off the planet or anything yet. And I really appreciate the patrons. I also wanted to remind everybody, I don't get very many negative shit from people. I've been lucky. A lot of it is I'm a small channel, and I think the people that watch what I put out, they understand, that this is not, I'm not trying to make $1 million with a YouTube channel. I'm not, basically I'm trying to sail around the world. I made this channel for my family and my friends to follow along so that they could be part of it. And those are the folks that initially became my patrons, and they're supporting me a little bit a month. And then some of you have become patrons, and that means a lot because I know you don't even know me. You don't know me from Adam, but you decided that you're just going to plug a little bit of money every month our way just to help out. And I want you to know that it's appreciated. My family, basically, they're supporting me on this trip around the world, and it does help them. Right now, my patron pays for my Starlink, and that is wonderful. Without Starlink, I couldn't connect to my family, and honestly, I don't know that I could go on this long trip around the world and be away from them for more than half the year. I'm only home for 3 months every year right now until I'm done with this circumnavigation, and it's hard. And I apologize for the shakiness of my videos. I'm trying my best to hold it steady, but it's going to shake a little bit, and it's probably going to get worse as far as that goes. So if you want a perfectly unshaky video, I could get a gimbal thing and stuff, but the truth is, when you're doing these videos and you're filming, you want to just grab that camera and take it out and start recording. And to put it in a big gimbal thing every single time, you're just going to miss a lot of content. So I pretty much do all the filming with my iPhone. Almost probably 95% of my filming is done with my phone. And I like that because it's handy and I can do it. I did get some new mics to try again that hopefully will be better than the mics that I've had. And so that might help with the sound problems that I've had in the past. But thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for coming along on the voyage. If you don't like them, there are plenty of sailing channels out there for you to go watch. These are from my family and my friends. And if you want to be my friends and hang out and watch my videos, you are more than welcome to, and I really like it. And it encourages me. And some of you who I never knew before have now become my friends. And I actually text you and talk to you, and I met you here on this YouTube channel. So those are the people that encourage me. Those are the people that I want to put a little thank you out to right now. So anyway, I will be sending out some more videos while we're in Fiji. We got a lot of stuff we got to do on the boat. We have changed some major things, which we're going to talk about. We changed from Hank on sails to a roller furling, and I'm going to discuss the difference between the two and why we did that. And then I have a request for a update on our electric motor on MiG. And after about 8,000 offshore miles, would we do things different? Well, just stay tuned for that video and I'll let you know. Norm and I have a lot to say about the electric motor conversion, and we have some encouragement for some of you and some negatives, and we'll always share the truth. All right, well, I am happy to be home, visiting my family. No, they're not making me stay out in the van. Oh, that was another thing that happened. I got home, our family has to move. So a bunch of stuff happened with this house, a death in the family of the owners, and then the will and all that stuff. So we've been asked to move, and so while I'm home, I get the opportunity to help my family move into a nicer place. It's a really nice place. So I'll do a little tour of that just for fun. All right. You guys take care. Thanks for watching. Sorry about missing last week. See you later. Together